David, Sydney FC this weekend, obviously a team you're very familiar with. How much does that help when it comes to planning?
Yeah, obviously I know them well, the way the style of play, and they've changed a few things, but it's very similar, especially the way they're pressing. They're very aggressive. They had a big trip last night to Bangkok, and they'll be confident coming out of that. And obviously it's a big trip, so for us, just the focus is at home. We've been very strong in terms of our performances, but we haven't been getting the results, and we want to do that starting tomorrow.
Yeah,
on Saturday.
You obviously mentioned their ACL trip midweek. You know better than most teams the impact travel can have on a team. Is that something you feel like you can exploit?
Yeah, I think anybody that comes to Perth, we should be looking to, and I think we've done that in the recent games. We've been very, very strong. We just haven't been able to get the results, but generally the performance have been better. So anyone that comes here, that should be a default. We do know what it's like to travel, and I think when we go on the road, we're actually, we've got a routine that's kept us in good stead. But you saw Central Coast Mariners last year; they won their Asian competition and the A-League, and they travel a lot. So it's never an excuse. There's a team there to be beaten at home, and we want to do that.
It's over a month since the last Glory win now. Obviously, performances have improved, significantly over the last couple of months. But are you feeling that, is it back to the point where you're kind of thinking, okay, now we need 3 points again?
Yeah, we need to be winning every game, and in our situation, it sounds maybe strange to say that, but even going away to City, we look back at that and say we had many chances in the first 30 minutes. Goals will change games, and we just creating chances, not scoring the goals. And so before it was, we've spoken about this a lot, but creating a lot of chances, we need to finish them off and get momentum from scoring goals. And a lot of the good play that we're doing to reward ourselves, and then and then when the wins start happening, then it's a totally different feeling. Just like when we beat Brisbane and of course Auckland, who were top of the table, when we beat them at home. So we know we can do it, but the good performances don't mean anything. We need to win games.
In an attacking sense, how much have you guys missed Jalen Pym? And obviously he's a few games away from returning with the young stopper who's doing well, but have you missed his creativity a bit in the final third?
I think we've missed him generally. I don't think, I wouldn't say he's an excellent player in terms of the creative aspect, but we've created a lot of chances in the last few games. Look at the Central Coast game. I mean, we could have scored 4 or 5 goals in that one. Also against Melbourne Victory, created a lot of chances against City. We had chances there as well. So we're creating the chances. He would add to that by giving, and I think a good thing for us is we've had now quality also coming off the bench to add more thrust when we needed it. But yeah, like I said, frustrating that we're creating a lot of chances, not scoring. So we want to change that.
Luke Amos, obviously a big signing for you guys. How close is he to taking the field?
He's trained really well. He's fitting in straight away. He's one of the guys that actually was training full time. Wasn't playing regularly, but he was actually training. So he's coming at a different fitness base to our Japanese boys who come in who had time off. So he's looking good. He'll be available for selection this weekend.
Steve, any questions from yourself?
No further questions, Your Honour.
Just in terms of the game itself, David, what do Glory have to do to win this one, and what sort of game are you expecting?
We need to continue to create the chances and obviously be deadly with those chances. And if we do that, we have got a great chance to win any game. I think the recent performances at home have been very, very strong. We need to finish that off by taking our chances and against a very good Sydney team. But at home, we've seen in recent games how, when the fans are behind us, the great atmosphere that we can generate in that stadium. Obviously for us, we want to win the games, but also for the fans. We want to show them that we are building something, even on the back of what has been not an easy season, but we're making progress in all the ways that we can to keep building the squad, building the team and building the club. And you're seeing that in the performances. The next step is we need the wins.
Injury-wise, any players likely to come back into the mix this week?
So Pennington and Rizzo have been training this week, so they'll be back in the mix. So so the squad's looking quite healthy.